Man, that is so beautiful. I love that. I love that video. So welcome everybody to this episode of Daniel's Den. We are celebrating episode 300. All right now, all right now. The select 300. All right, let's do this. All right. So welcome in everybody. I see Miss Constance is hanging out with us today, tonight, this afternoon. So welcome, guys. We're live on Facebook. We're live on Twitter. We are live on YouTube right now. So thank you, everybody, for coming. Listen, we're going to have some fun today. We are going to chat a little bit about Flashback. And you're like, what is he talking about? What is this all about? So I am kind of setting you up. Listen, I'm setting you up. I'm going to tell you up front. This is episode 300. If you have not been following Daniel's Den, I encourage you to follow us on YouTube. The handle is dhiggins2830. You definitely want to flash back through some of those amazing content because I'm telling you right now, everything we're doing here is to build wealth, right? When you want to build wealth, you want to acquire assets as much as you can, as often as you can. All right. So listen up, everybody. We're going to chat about Flashback. You're probably like, what is this about? Why is he talking about Flashback? Why is he smiling? And why is Miss Constance putting in some work and inviting people to this live broadcast, right? Because we're going to be very concise today, right? Sometimes you got to look back and be like, wait a minute. They did this, so-and-so did this, and just remember the experiences you have, right? One of the best things about Wealth Builders Worldwide is that we have so many people coming from a place of experiences, right? So for example, we have our millionaire mentors, right? So they're sharing with us how to get towards millionaire status, right? We have financially free individuals sharing with us how to create financial freedom, right? We have tax professionals that are sharing with us how to do things properly, right? I'm not a tax professional, but I'm just giving you an example. We have people who have experiences here and bring those experiences to the forefront to benefit this collective group called Wealth Builders Worldwide, right? So let me chat about Flashback because you're still like, Dan, you didn't tell me anything about what you're going to say, right? So here's what we're going to talk about today. There was an opportunity with Wealth Builders Worldwide along with GSP where we were able to acquire this is not available now. Okay, and I'm going to share this with you because I want to encourage you to take action where we're at now. Sometimes you got to flash back, understand what we're doing so that you can take advantage of the now. Okay, so that's what we're talking about. So there was an opportunity a little over a year ago, and I was sharing it on YouTube, sharing it on Twitter, just like how I'm sharing now, right? We were able to acquire physical real estate, commercial real estate in Dubai. Because our billionaire chairman of the board, yes, I said our billionaire chairman of the board acquired a property. Some people didn't believe that the billionaire chairman of the board acquired the property. They didn't believe it. They were skeptical. And that's okay because, listen, everything is not for everybody. Listen, everything is not for everybody. We know that already, right? I hope you know that, right? Because you have the right to decline any information that someone shares with you. We're all adults here, right? Okay. So listen, we had an opportunity to acquire commercial real estate in Dubai, fractional real estate, right? So what that meant was we were able to acquire real estate in Dubai for a small amount of money. And you could just acquire it at your leisure, however you wanted to acquire it, as often as you wanted to acquire it, right? It was completely up to you, completely optional. Wealth building is always optional. Wealth building is not going to knock you over the head. Wealth building is always step by step, precept by precept. Wealth building is not over the top and promising you crazy returns. It's just, let me get this asset. Okay, let me get this other asset. Oh, let me get this other asset. And it's just step by step. So most people won't have the patience to see it through because they want to get rich quick. Uh-oh, Nicole Nikki Knox is on here. Now I'm in trouble. The good trouble because the energy in the room will change, right? So Nicole said, yes, tokenized real estate, right? So here's our flashback, right? Over a year ago, we had real estate professionals, two in particular, one who was clearly stating that he was unable to participate in fractional tokenized real estate because the group that was doing it said, nope, you can't come in here. You're not allowed in here. You got to meet certain criteria. So years ago, he remembered that. And when this opportunity came, which is already past, we're talking about Flashback, right? He jumped on it because he realized, wait a minute, I wasn't allowed to participate in that last one because they didn't want me to play in that game, that wealth building game. They cut him off. You weren't a qualified investor, so you couldn't participate, right? So they cut him out. He wasn't able to participate. A well-known real estate professional of over 20 years was not able to participate because of certain criteria that they put up. I know, Brother Rahman, right? And he shared that hardship along with sharing the opportunity that we had. Then another amazing real estate professional of over 20 years, Mr. John Johnson, shared his passion. And I shared it over and over again. You can look back on YouTube because we're talking about Flashback. Now we got documentation on top of documentation. Now, this is where we're at with Wealth Builders. We have experiences like I talked about before. And I got to show you this book here because you need this book. The Richest Man in Babylon. Why am I saying you need this book? Because there's a principle in this book that talks about gathering advice from people who have the actual experience. So as always, if you're not a dreamer, all this information is going to fall to the wayside. So if you don't have a dream, something that you're passionate about, something that you're trying to go towards, this recording, when you find it, it might not be for you. So pass it on to somebody who it's for, okay? Testimonies are proof. There you go. All right, so Mr. John Johnson also shared all of the logical reasons why he was all in and focusing in on getting XLT, which is digital real estate in Dubai. You may not have heard about it, or you heard about it on this exact channel on Facebook or on YouTube or on Twitter, or someone shared it with you. Miss Constance shared it with you. I know Nicole Nikki Knox shared it with you, right? Now you heard the information and you didn't take action. Now we're about to be paid in passive residual income dividends from the real estate that you thought might have been a scam, or maybe you thought, maybe you just overthought. Maybe that's what you did. I don't know what you did. I know what I did. I acquired as much real estate as I could, and I wish I acquired more. As always, acquiring an asset, you always wish you acquired more. But I'm excited about what I took action on because I knew I took action where I was at. All right. So right there, Miss Nicole Nikki Knox says, experience is the best teacher, hopefully not your own. So I gleaned, I'm telling you, everybody, you need this book. I gleaned from the experiences of two very experienced real estate professionals, and I was like, man, they're excited about it. Let me go ahead and acquire it, right? I was already going to acquire it, right? Because I love acquiring assets. Building wealth clue, right? Early bird catches the worm, yeah. But also the person with the right information, and when you take advantage of the information, boom, you have an opportunity, right? So here we are again. I talked to you about Flashback. I gave you a little details that we had professionals. We even had celebrities. Hold on a minute now. Hold on a minute, because listen, I told you documentation. We had several celebrities excited about it, and we shared that with you. We said, hey, listen, Miguel Nunez is talking about it. We said, hey, Mr. Eric Benet is talking about it. We said, hey, Miss Forbes Riley was talking about it. We even shared with you the celebrities that were excited about that project as we talk about Flashback. So here we go. I'm going to show some stuff real quick. That's Brother Eric Benet. He came to sing at one of the live events and started connecting with us. Here's Miss Forbes Riley. Once again, I've already talked about this. We're talking about Flashback. I've talked about this about a year ago. We talked about digital real estate in Dubai. Some people acquired it, someone took action, and maybe some of you didn't know, right? Some of you may be joining now and didn't know that that was an opportunity, but we're flashing back right now, so we're going to talk about it shortly, right? Here's Miguel Nunez with Mr. Too Tall. For those of you guys who know, Mr. Gregory McKay, a former real estate millionaire. You know he was excited about XLT because he had an experience with being a millionaire in real estate and realized all of the benefits and advantages, right? All right, let me fast forward. So we did flash back. Now we're going to flash forward because now our company is sharing with you, and we have another very prominent, successful celebrity that's on board because he sees this opportunity in Lydian World. And now we have these metaverse certificates. So Mr. Floyd Mayweather, brand ambassador for Lydian World. Now we're talking about flash forward. We talked about flashback. Now we're talking about flash forward. The company has already paid millions of dollars in commissions. The company has already positioned people for passive residual income. I hear you, Miss Constance. I know that it's the same thing. You have Miss Constance is talking about acquiring the digital real estate. She says she acquired it, but she wished she got more. Right? It's true. So metaverse certificates. I'm going to fast forward a little bit. Oh, I see you, Miss Veronica. I'll probably come back to that in a little bit. But now these metaverse certificates are in place. Once again, it's a digital asset. It's an opportunity for you to acquire assets. And all you're doing is acquiring assets. We are not spending money here. We're acquiring assets. We're doing what I talked about with wealth, just acquiring. Oh my gosh. I can't apologize for putting this book up because all we're doing is the wealth principles in this book. That's all we're doing. And amassing wealth takes time so that you sow that seed, that you plant that wealth tree over and over and over and over and over. And some people are going to connect. We talked about flashback. Now we're going to talk about flash forward. These metaverse certificates are positioning people to create a whole lot of passive residual income. Now, they go to the tune of, let me see if I can get this done because there was one thing I forgot. As you guys know, as you saw my post, I was having some fun opportunities with my technology. So now in comes these metaverse certificates, right? And now we have opportunity for people to just acquire assets again in a different way. Because everything we do here in Wealth Builders Worldwide is acquiring assets to build your financial freedom. It is to build your passive residual income if you choose, if you're open to that. If you're not open to that, yes, this is the wrong stream for you, right? But for people who are open to that, that's what we're doing. And I'm going to upload a picture real quick. I apologize. I had some, like I said, we had some opportunities earlier. So opportunities are great. They give us opportunities to grow, right? So metaverse certificates equal have your money make money for you on steroids, right? Now, Miss Nikki Knox is one of our amazing trainers, and she's always on point. She knows the numbers, knows the ways, explains everything in such a beautiful way. And whenever you're on one of her trainings, she's going to walk you through how to do things. You know what's another thing that's beautiful about the metaverse certificates and everything that we're doing here? This is building wealth for generations. Every single thing we do here is part of your inheritance, what you're going to pass down to further generations. Try passing down your job. Can't happen. If you're a sole proprietor and you're very good at something, try passing that down to your kids. Can't happen because they don't have those same skill sets, right? They would have to acquire those same skill sets. That doesn't exist here. These are all assets that we're acquiring, right? Now let me show you something because like I said, we did flash back. Now we're flashing forward, right? We have the foresight. Oh, yeah, there we go. All right, here we go. The foresight or hindsight is usually accompanied by regret, wish I would have, should have. Absolutely. And then Miss Nikki Knox, one exchange, three ways of building wealth. If you guys saw my last Daniel's Den, you already know I walked you through the three income streams that are within the one metaverse certificate. Three income streams. One is activated immediately, and then there's other two that's going to be activated shortly. And you can watch us again. You can watch us acquire these assets again. Just like some of you may have watched us acquire the digital real estate. You might have thought it was a scam. You might have thought, hey, they're blowing smoke, or you just wasn't familiar. You didn't know that that was a possibility, right? Even though we had two very huge professionals in the field walk you through why they were acquiring it, right? So the knowledge is available to you. Absolutely. The information is available to you. You can definitely ask questions. You can ask your questions to figure out, okay, where is this coming from? Yes, we have a strategic partnership that's helping us do this, right? And it's amazing because they bring a whole lot of credibility, even so we'll get into that another time, right? But I want to show everybody this afternoon. Once again, what's already happening, right? What's already being done. We talked about flashback. We're talking about flashing forward now. This has already happened. The first moon sold in Singapore. Yes, we're a global organization. Wealth Builders Worldwide is a global organization. Gold Standard Partners is a global organization. And you're like, what's a moon certificate? I'm glad you asked. Now, before you ask, let me show you this. The money team. You see Lydian World on the grill. You see TMT. For those who know, you already know that's Floyd Mayweather's team, right? And this is Mr. Floyd Mayweather with our chairman of the board. Once again, we have another huge celebrity sharing with you to get connected to the business entity that we're sharing with you. So you want to get back with the person who is sharing this information with you. You want to get back with them yesterday. Yeah, I said that. I said that like I said it. I said it like I meant it. All right. All right. We're having some fun here, guys. Listen, episode 300. Listen, you need to be connected. You need to be watching us on YouTube or Twitter or whichever, right? On YouTube, it's D Higgins 2830. Make sure you're subscribed, right? Like, share, all that good stuff, right? I see a bunch of people are joining the YouTube, so I know that somebody's getting the word out. It's probably Constance and all the team believe, everybody rolling. We rolling deep, right? All right, so I just showed you a moon certificate, right? Once again, we're going to flash forward now, right? We tapped into and we talked about what we've already done. There's a whole lot more that I could talk about what we've already done. People have already got paid in real time, right? We have no payroll department here. You don't have to wait for a payroll department. That doesn't exist here. We're harnessing the technology of blockchain technology. We're using it right now to benefit you. What does that mean? You can get paid in real time. You can have access to your funds in real time. You can move it around. There's ways for you to move your profits, right? And we are talking about amassing assets. Those things have to grow. Over a year ago, we talked about real estate in Dubai. You may not have heard about it, but now we're about to get dividends, right? Now we're talking about these metaverse certificates. Now you have an opportunity to take advantage of that, or you have an opportunity to watch us build wealth again. The choice is yours. Like I said before, for the dreamers, for people who have in mind, they're going to see this, they're going to take action. Everybody else may look at it. And like I said, everything is not for everybody. We're all adults here. I understand if you don't feel comfortable moving forward, that's fine. Continue to watch us so that you can feel more comfortable. Ask questions. Come to our live webinars. We have 2 live webinars every Monday through Saturday, right? So promise you, if you want the information, it's here for you and it will be explained to you clearly. Plain to see for those who choose so many tons of blindness is, oh, yeah, there you go. And then shoot for the moon. All right, so shoot for the moon. What does that mean, right? I just showed you a moon certificate. Long story short, that's $100,000 metaverse. So that's something that has already happened, right? And we have metaverse certificates ranging from about $50 USDT or $50 USDT all the way up to $100,000. And there's a bunch in between 500, 400, all of that. I don't remember all the numbers, but get back with the person sharing this content with you so that you can take advantage, right? Of flashing forward, not just flash back and hearing what we've already done, but start participating. The passive residual income in these metaverse certificates is going to be life changing. Thank you for hanging out tonight, and this episode of Daniel's Den. Get back with the person sharing this content with you. If that person is me, go straight to y1income.com. Let's get you started. Free registration, $33 membership gives you full access to everything that we just discussed. We don't have to hold back any information from you. We don't have to hold back anything from you. Jump in, get your $33 membership so that you have the full chasm of wealth building. Woo! Wealth building. And now Miss Nicole Nikki Knox is saying something. The numbers will keep you awake. So listen to me. Let me see if I'll share this. Let me share this real quick. I was thinking I would end up sharing this. So let me go ahead and share this. I'm not going to share everything, but I'm going to share this real quick. So once again, there's three passive income streams in one metaverse certificate. You can get multiple metaverse certificates. There's no limits to how many of these digital assets you can acquire. Get back with the person sharing it with you. The first income stream is citizenship vouchers. You saw Floyd Mayweather with a shirt that says Lydian World. In Lydian World, you can become a citizen. Boom, that's passive residual income. Meta mining, that's our Lydian line, or excuse me, that's our Lydian stater. I'm getting excited. And that is another way to create passive residual income with our cryptocurrency. And the Meta Broker is a partnership that we have with BD Swiss, right? And they will be able to trade on your behalf for another stream of income. 3 streams of income within one metaverse certificate. Just like with the real estate in Dubai, you can say, hey, I don't get it. You can have questions. You can get your questions answered, or you could ignore us. It's your right. You have a right to choose. You're a free moral agent. Make a good decision. We're here to support you. We have live webinars listen to what I'm saying, every single day. Live webinars every single day. All right. Thank you, everybody, for your time. Let's get, what's this, my third close? All right, everybody. Have a good day, night, afternoon. We'll see you on the next live stream. Thank you so much, Miss Constance. I appreciate it. I don't come up with these topics. I really don't. All right, everybody. Have a good night. We'll see you on the next live stream. Get back with the person who is sharing this information with you. And Miss Nikki Knox, I think I'm going to have to kick you off because whatever you're saying, I know it's going to make me want to say something else. What banking products can give you this? I'll answer none. See, you just wrong, Miss Nikki Knox. See, you make me, man. When I start the presentation, I always ask, hey, listen, you want to make more than 1% on your money? So why are you using a system that does less than 1%? Okay, see now, Nikki Knox. See. All right, let me get out of here. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your time, guys. Get back with that person sharing this information with you. Get back with them right away. All right, have a good night, everybody.